Alaikum.
Amigo,
How are you doing?
fine.
Right, so can you give your brief intro, please?
Yeah, I'm Ahmed Ali,
Right,
and I'm doing my undergrad program from LSE.
right. So, Emma, do you have any clues why we're doing this interview?
It's actually on the review for Ziegler.
Yes, exactly. So, our point of concern is that have you ever been to Zegra?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Right, so what was your company, with family or with friends?
It was mostly with friends, not with family.
Right. So, how did you like Zegra? How was your experience over there?
Well, as a place, as in the arrangement, and it was actually a very nice place to just hang around, chill out, especially with friends and company you normally feel to have a light outing with.
Right.
It was actually a nice fortune.
Right. So when mostly we go to the restaurants in Lahore, we basically experience a lot of congestion over there.
Right.
So what was your experience about Zegrill?
Well, actually, the branch that I visited that was quite open,
Right.
and there was no congestion. Actually, it was arranged pretty well.
Right. So they have six branches in Lahore.
Yes.
So which branch did you actually visit, or have you visited a couple of them?
Actually, I just got to visit the only branch which was at Alam
Right.
near Hussain Road.
Yeah, that is their recent one. They've recently opened that.
All right. That was near to our location. Actually.
Right. So what cuisine did you order?
Well, at first we played it safe with
Right.
barbecue,
Right.
and because most of the ambience was filled with its smell, as in the barbecue really took us by surprise. It was really nice.
Right. So that basically is that goes with the name because their specialty is their grill and their barbecues.
Exactly.
Right.
They really took it up to the level of their thing they had to show.
Right. So I mean, what? How would you rate their taste? I mean, in terms of barbecue that you had at first.
For barbecue, it was good. As in, it's not like the cliche taste of the barbecue. I mean, they added a little signature to themselves,
Right.
as in adding a little, showing their presence in
Right.
the taste of the food. And apart from that, it was really good.
Like you mean to say that if you taste something from Z Grill, you can very easily say that yes, this is Z Grill.
Exactly. I mean, it was identified easily, pretty easily.
Right, right. So I mean, you kind of like the barbecue.
Yeah.
And have you ever tried any of their other cuisines?
Well, the second time we went there, we tried the desi food,
Right,
the
right,
Pakistani cuisine that was there.
right,
One of my friends and I ordered the tandoori chicken,
right,
which was actually very nice.
right.
As in, apart from the normal chicken taste that we have,
Yeah.
that's already in our brains. It was totally apart from that.
Right. So in terms of prices, where would you rate Seagull? Is it affordable? Because definitely we know things are not cheap anymore. But
Exactly.
was it in the affordable range, or was it like many of the restaurants that are totally, I mean, out of you can say range for students like you who are basically studying? And because definitely you'd be getting some pocket money from your parents and definitely
Well,
going out
yeah,
with
being
that.
a student, I know I have to manage my finances.
Right.
And keeping in view the pocket money, I mean, we have to go for cost effective things.
Right.
So, choosing the combination of cost effective
Right.
with a great taste, I mean, Z-Grill had to offer us a lot in that.
Right. So
Especially when we tried out the barbecue as well as the Pakistani cuisine. I
Yeah.
mean, they really stood up to their standards.
So they have a number of other cuisines, like they have freshly baked section in which they have pizzas, they have other fast foods as well, so, and they do offer Chinese cuisine as well. So do you ever plan to try those?
Well, yeah, I mean, the Pakistani cuisine offered us a lot, so I won't be shy in trying other cuisines as well.
And do you think, like the way you've said that they had signature taste in both, like Z grillish taste in both the Pakistani cuisine that you had and the barbecue that you had? Do you expect that they would have a different taste from other restaurants in their other cuisines as well?
Well, that might differ from branch to branch because I haven't visited all the branches. But if they do so,
Right.
people would surely know what a dish from Ziegler would be and a dish from other restaurant would be because
Right.
that's the difference that actually distinguishes them.
Right. So in total, if you have to mark out of 10, where would you rate Seagull?
Ziegler, out of 10, I would say an 8 or a 9.
Right. So I mean that means that you have actually enjoyed your you can say
Yeah,
you're
definitely.
being there to see girls.
Exactly.
Right. So do you ever plan to go with your family as well? Because you've, as you said, that you've never been with your family.
Yeah,
So,
sure. I mean, there's good food.
right.
There's a great sitting arrangement,
Right.
and the overall condition that you see when you enter a restaurant, that's really welcoming.
Right.
So I
Because
definitely.
people at times have a concern that they also want to go out with their families. But I mean, as you said, that it was really good with the friends.
That
But
was,
is
yes.
it equally good with the family as well?
I mean, yes, there were sections for the families. I mean, families were sitting there,
Right.
and it wasn't the usual cafe stuff that you see there.
Right.
So, keeping the sanctity of a restaurant,
Right.
it was actually really nice.
And where would you rate the comfort of the ambience? And yes, a very important point, the hygiene, because nowadays people are very concerned about hygiene and people are more educated than ever they were. So where would you basically rate their hygiene and then their overall ambience and comfort?
For the comfort part, the comfort was very nice.
Right.
But for the hygiene part, I mean, people do have a very strict eye for hygiene.
Right.
Even though I didn't get a chance to see their kitchen,
Yeah.
but the impression that I got from the floor and speculating all the furniture over there,
Right.
I mean, it was up to the standard. It was up to the mark.
So out of 10, where would you mark the hygiene?
For hygiene, I would give them an 8.
And for the comfort?
For the comfort, it's in between 7 and 8.
Right. So Aga, thanks a lot for your precious time. I mean, it has been really nice time talking to you, and thanks a lot for your review. We'll definitely get back to you with when you get some more experiences of the other cuisines and stuff. So thanks a lot. Thank you.